So Raw this week starts with Roman Reigns coming down, and it's like, oh goodness, please, please, please hurry this up. Go as fast as you can so we can get to some relevant, good stuff about the show. Roman Reigns gets with the fucking microphone and it's like, get off the mic, get off, get him off, get the hook, gong him something. And then Lana comes out, and I'm like, oh, no, this is going from bad to worse. Do not put these two fuckers on a fucking microphone battle or a contest. Don't do that. Don't do that with Lana and fucking Roman Reigns. I'm like, no, please. Because, okay, now, Roman is like, I am the guy, and the United States champion. Lana comes out and basically asks for a fucking rematch for Rusev for the United States Championship. And it's like, oh, God. And they tried to make this funny. They tried to make it personal. They tried. They're trying to deep down and to make us fucking care about this when we don't fucking care. We don't fucking care about Roman Reigns. We don't want to see him near any fucking gold. Rusev, his novelty has worn off a long fucking time ago. We don't fucking care about Rusev anymore. All they're going to do is brawl and brawl and brawl and brawl. Oh, lo and behold, Rusev comes out, and what do? They brawl, they brawl, they brawl, they brawl. Hey, Rusev even got the upper hand at a certain point, grabbing the belt and trying to head to the back and shit like that. And then Roman Reigns comes basically from the back and super punches him, and Rusev goes down. And he gets the microphone, stay away from the mic, oh God, and says that, yeah, he'll get his shot inside Hell in a Cell. Okay. What type of damage okay, look. In order to have this fucking match inside Hell in a Cell, you two better fucking damage each other to the point of both of you barely fucking moving in order to get the crowd thoroughly fucking interested. Please do that if you're going to fucking do it. I don't want to see 20 Superman punches. I don't want to see 10 accolades. I want to see a back and forth match. I actually want to see moves. I do want to see brawling, but I want to see all types of shit get used. Like weapons. This is going to be inside Hell in a Cell. Therefore, Lana has to be out. There can't be interference. There has to be some form. Somebody just can't fucking move after this match. And in order for us to thoroughly stay interested, please tear each other up so you'll be missing for like a couple of weeks after that. Hell in a Cell, United States Championship match between Rusev Machika, Rusev want belt back, don't make fun of Rusev wife, versus I'm not a bad guy, I'm not a good guy, I'm the guy. Fuck that, man. So, right off the bat, I'm not interested in Hell in a Cell just because them motherfuckers are going to be inside of Hell in a Cell. Anyway. So, Brian Kendrick gets a match against TJ Perkins. And it wasn't for the Cruiserweight belt. It was a standard Cruiserweight match, which Brian Kendrick actually ended up winning. So, therefore, it was funny because even at the beginning of the match, they went to shake hands. I don't like that Cruiserweight shake hand shit at the beginning. But, yeah, Brian Kendrick shook his hand. Fine. But then TJ Perkins attacked him with a drop kick. It's like, no, I'm not falling for that shit. The same shit that you did to me. No, you're not going to give me head this time. You're not going to headbutt me. That's, he gave TJ Perkins head in the backstage last week. Okay, but fine, all right? Brian Kendrick ends up winning. So, he's got a title shot down the line. Which is fair. It is. Don't think they're going to give it to him, but it's fair. So, Seth Rollins has an interview with Michael fucking Cole, and it's like, alright, look, we understand that this was a pre-recorded interview and so on and so forth, and he was saying how he felt about Kevin Owens and about Stephanie and Mick Foley and Triple H, and it's like, alright, look, we can read you like a book. And Seth Rollins is going to try to prove that he is still the man. Yeah, Kevin Owens, yeah, he's the teacher's pet. He got this shit handed to him. That's calling the kettle black, Seth. I'm sorry. Out of all the shit that you've been through, you were handed Money in the Bank when Kane came in. You were handed... Look, again, you've had all this fucking help and assistance and stuff like that, and then, yeah, you're going to call somebody else out on this? No. Come on. show more intensity, but don't start pointing fingers and stuff like that, especially if you're not going to acknowledge that you done some of the same shit. That's ridiculous. Braun Strowman, oh god, a jobber, a fucking jobber. What was his name? What, Chase Silver? It's Chase Silver jobber, okay? Talking about he had a dream that he's going to beat Braun Strowman, and it's like, we all fucking know that you're not going to beat this guy. And he tried to mount a little bit of offense, but to no avail. Braun Strowman wins again through a fucking power slam. And it's like, all right, Braun Strowman interview, but he was short and sweet. He's like, yeah, Foley, find me some competition next week, or it won't be in next week. So who are they going to put in front of this guy? I don't see anybody. No. Unless they bring back fucking Lesnar, I don't see anything. Anyway, Sasha and Bayley are backstage. Sasha's getting ready for her championship match, and Bayley, you know, they have a interesting exchange. You can sense the little tension, and of course, Bayley wants to be out there. She wants in the match. She wants to have a match. She wants to be in the main event for the Women's Championship. Well, the Raw Women's Championship. And yeah, she basically wished Sasha luck, because it's like, all right, what else are you going to do? You're not going to have a backstage confrontation with these two. That better not have happened. That would have fucked things up. So you have Owens and you have Chris Jericho. All right, they come out and Owens basically responds to the interview that Seth Rollins had with Michael Cole, and Owens basically laid it out. It's like, all right, look. You're blaming everybody else, but you should be blaming me. You know, you're blaming Triple H, you're blaming Stephanie, you're blaming the referee, and you should be blaming me. And yeah, they were playing the crowd, they were playing the heel role, and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, they kind of let a little tease as far as, okay, Jericho said that they should challenge the New Day since they beat Enzo and Cass last week. They should challenge the New Day for the championships. And they were like, yeah, but Cesaro and Sheamus in the way. No, Cesaro and Sheamus aren't friends. We're best friends and stuff like that. You know, it's not like I'm out here challenging you for your Universal title. That got some silence in the ring, and it got a Y2J chant from outside of the ring. Now, that was a hint. I hope that fucking happens sooner or later. But I don't think they're going to do that. It's just wishful thinking at this point that Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho is actually going to happen for the Universal Championship. So, Kevin Owens agrees that they should challenge the New Day. So, the New Day comes out. And this is where a lot of comedy ensues. Jericho ends up putting all three of them on the list of Jericho. He put Xavier on the list twice. No. You just made the list. Oh, God. So, yeah, it was a back and forth. It was pretty much comedy. And, you know, oh, God. You will have to go watch it for yourself and be open-minded with that confrontation on the microphone. Because it was comedy. They even made fun of Kevin Owens' weight. They did. And, okay, yeah, fun and games. Fun and games with Jericho, Owens, and the New Day. It was. So, they accept the challenge. It wasn't for the belts, but it was just a challenge. All the catchphrases were said in this show, whether it be backstage interview or, you know, interviews in the ring. But, as I said before, all these segments are taking a lot of time in the ring, when they should be just concentrating on wrestling more than interviews or backstage interviews or interviews in the ring or talk shows and stuff like that. They should have more fucking wrestling on the show. They just should. I mean, it is a wrestling show. Have your confrontations, but keep them short. So, you had Cesaro and Sheamus arrive in the same fucking SUV, and of course there's tension, and Yeah, get my bags. Get my bags. You want your bag? Yeah, go get your bag. Cesaro tosses Sheamus' bag and stuff like that. I'm going to go talk to Foley. I don't like this. This is unacceptable. Okay, fine. You already know what Foley's going to fucking say. So why are you even going to talk to him in the fucking first place? He's already put you paired together, made the decision. It's like, come on. So, Sami Zayn versus Titus O'Neil. Short and sweet. They didn't even let this go commercial break. It was a short and sweet match. Thank goodness. And Sami Zayn ended up winning. So, yeah. Bravo to that. They didn't drag out the match. So, I'm thinking that they're going to have more matches. But no. They have more backstage segments and in-ring segments. And I'll go through those a little bit later. So, Anderson and Gallows. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Yeah, they're saying that the New Day is all fun and games, and, you know, the tag team division is a joke because they're the champions, and they're going to take the fun and games away when they win the titles. Okay, whenever that may be. They faced the Golden Truth. Now, the Golden Truth, while they were coming down, there was a little karaoke thing to R-Truth's rapping, and it's like, just get the... why couldn't they get the fucking jobber entrance? Out of everybody that got jobber entrances tonight, including the New Day and Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, why couldn't the Golden Truth get a jobber entrance? So, Anderson and Gallows beats the Golden Truth. Duh. Who'd have thought that? I think it would have been upsetting if the Golden Truth would have actually won this match. And, yeah. They hit the Magic Killer on R-Truth, and then they do it to Goldust. They attack Goldust, and all right, just for good measure. Fine. All right, get out of the ring. All right, yeah. So, more comedy backstage from Jericho as Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson are in attendance. So, the list of Jericho. Oh, yeah. Danny Masterson grabs the list, and it's like, yeah, people you have on here, people that don't appreciate good stars, or people that got beat by Fandango at WrestleMania. Oh, God, the comedy ensues. Yeah, okay, fine. Quiet. They both do that to each other. Yeah, Kevin Owens scurries away. He says, yeah, and that 70 show would have been better with me and Jericho on it. Jokes all around, huh? Oh, and Jericho said that they're going to get it if they didn't stay out of their match. Which, they were on color commentary later on, but they didn't do any interfering. Most part because the announce table is at the fucking top of the ramp now. It's not ringside the way it used to be. They put it back at the top of the ramp. They keep changing the announcer's table. But anyway. So, Enzo and Cass is not wrestling this week. They're promoting the Susan G. Conan. And, okay, fine. Fight breast cancer. Yeah, conquer breast cancer. You know, rise above cancer. Whatever. Yeah. I can understand that they had the in-ring segment with the breast cancer survivors. And they gave 3 of these women replica belts of the Women's Raw Championship. Replica belts. Yeah. Nice gift, by the way. Okay. So, you have Jericho and Kevin Owens face the New Day. While that was happening, and it was a pretty okay match, Seth Rollins' music's hit, and he stands at the aisle. Basic distractions. Distractions and distractions. And then he actually comes down while Jericho had Xavier Woods and the Lion Tamer. Not the Walls of Jericho, the Lion Tamer. Jericho gets on the apron, minor distraction, New Day wins. Okay, fine. Who didn't see that coming? Who thought that Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho were actually going to win this match? It's not like it was anything on the line, and okay, fine. Kevin Owens bails on Chris Jericho, and Jericho just gets a pedigree from Rollins, and alright. So afterwards, Seth Rollins speaks with Stephanie McMahon. Again, it's a broken record at this point. Seth, what are you doing out there? You're not medically cleared. Hey, you're not going to be able to stop me, da-da-da-da. Look, Seth, you're not that much of a badass that we're convinced that you can just control the fucking show or do anything towards the authority or the boss or anything like that. No, that you're not the one that can do this. You're not convincing anyone. Oh, yeah. And the second worst decision of Triple H's life was by interfering and causing me the U.S. title. I'll bite, Seth. What's the first? Marrying you. Oh, God. So, you're going to open that Pandora's box. Why? I mean, just why? I can understand that you're trying to transition the face. They're trying to transition Seth to face. But to do that, it's like, look, just do whatever you have to do to fucking get the belt. But don't make enemies while you're doing it. Especially that type of enemy. She already has said that you're replaceable. And look throughout the years, you're trying to prove that wrong. Anyway, Rich Swann versus Tony Nese, which Tony Nese actually fucking wins. And Rich Swann is trying to do nothing but entertain. They have to break that cycle, and you need more heels in the cruiserweight division. I just don't like the standing side by side and raising the arm of the winner and stuff like that after the fucking match. I don't like that. That's just, no. Okay? So, you have Sheamus and Cesaro beat up a couple of jobbers while they're like, okay, they're having disagreements about what they do in the ring, the entrances, so on. Oh, goodness. Like these two are ever going to work as a fucking team. It'll shit all over the tag team championships if they ever get them. It just will. I mean, they can't fucking get along. They're not supposed to get along. But anyway. So, Sasha is going to have a match with Charlotte in the fucking main event. Bravo to that shit, okay? But before that, Charlotte, Dana, and Bayley were backstage. You know, Bayley, of course, it was obvious that she's disappointed that she's not in the match and stuff like that. Charlotte's trying to shut her down and like, yeah, my women's championship is talking and stuff like that. And, yeah, I'm going to be in the main event. And goes out. Dana, come on. Dana stays behind. Makes fun of Bayley. Oh, you're going to cry? Oh, you're going to cry? Pats Bayley on the head. And that's when Dana tries to grab Bayley. Bayley rams her into the fucking shit in the back. Hurting Dana so she can't escort Charlotte. Fucking brilliant to take her out of the match. Now, Charlotte versus Sasha. Main event of Monday Night Raw. This is a big step up. For one, it was a good match between these women. They didn't tear the house down as they have before, but it was a good match. Bravo to Charlotte, that corkscrew moonsault off the fucking top rope from the turnbuckle going outside the ring on Sasha. Bravo for that shit. Sasha going through the ropes, diving on Charlotte, pulling all the stops, doing all their moves, going on the top rope, and okay, bravo to all of that shit. I look, a Raw main event with women. Good step up. I applaud that. It wasn't fucking Roman Reigns this week. Keep Roman Reigns out of the fucking main event. At least the ladies didn't open the show. At least they didn't have a middle of the fucking road in the middle of the show and stuff like that. They closed out the fucking show, which I absolutely like. That there's nothing wrong with that. Do that shit more often because this feud at least fucking means something more than Roman Reigns and fucking Rusev. And, I mean, this is a main championship, so why the fuck not? These ladies did an excellent job in the ring, and Sasha wins by tap out. Charlotte tapping to the bank statement. Yeah, Charlotte, it's mine! It's mine! Selling it. But, okay. Yeah, yeah, she's gonna blame Dana for not being there for her and so on and so forth. Maybe this will break them up. And for God's sake, do not fucking have Sasha cough up this title within a week or 2 weeks or anything like that, please. Have her hold it on for a fucking bit, please. No Nia Jax this week. No Bo Dallas this week. Okay, they had their fill of jobbers with tag team and with Braun Strowman. So, okay, yeah. Congratulations to Sasha Banks once again on Raw, winning the Women's Championship. They won't let her win it at a pay-per-view, but they'll do it on Raw. That's a little confusing to me. What did you guys think about the show? Did you even watch the show? Did you like it? I like the ending. I mean, look, those two women, they could main event more than some of the guys can. At least we can take these women seriously. I mean, damn, they performed more moves in this match than The Miz has in his entire fucking career. Period. These women are top notch, and they should get the respect that they fucking deserve as far as the billing on the show. So, yeah, congratulations to Sasha. You put on Sasha and Charlotte put on a good fucking match to close the show out. There wasn't any injury as far as I know, so maybe Sasha can keep it this time. Let me know what you think in the comments below as far as the show and as far as Raw in general. Drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.